Mr. Rising. All righty, good morning, everybody. We can get our students and our learning stairs to quiet down for us briefly. Thank you very much. Welcome to Milford Middle School. Welcome to our Veterans Day, or before Veterans Day program. Thank you for being here today. We do the day before Veterans Day. This is new to us because we allow our elementaries to do Veterans Day because we've had an issue in the past with veterans who like to go to both because they know people who are elementary and high school, junior, or middle school. So hopefully it seems that this has worked out. This is more people we've ever had. There are about 145 of you here today, which is amazing, which is way more than we've ever had. We're honored to have you here. My name is Mr. Brian Rupp. I am the Social Studies Department Chair here at Milford Middle School. I'm going to start us off here in just a moment. Our welcome message from our principal, Mr. Todd Wills.
Thanks, Brian. Most of you know I like to cut jokes, but Mr. Ruck and I, we have height challenges, so if you can't see me, I can stand up on a table, but just bear with me a few minutes here. So thank you very much for coming out today. This is such an honor. Brian came to me earlier this August and said, hey, we've got to make this big and bad. Brand new school, what can we do? Really, Brian has done a great job along with the Social Studies Department and many of our other teachers. So kudos to Brian. Thank you, Brian. Round of applause for Brian and his staff. I'll try not to get emotional, but students that are with us today, do me a favor. Honor this time that you're with your parents, your loved ones, your neighbors, because this is what life's all about when you get my age. My grandparents all served in World War II in Vietnam and Korea. None of them are with us today, but remember back when I was your age, the stories that they would share with us, the times they would be away from their families and us, and it means a lot to hear those stories. So value this time every day. Look forward to seeing your loved ones and tell them that you love them and tell them thank you for their service. Today we gather to honor you all, men and women who have served our country in the United States Armed Forces. Veterans Day is just not another day, but it's a reminder of the courage, the sacrifice, and the unwavering commitment that defines those who have worn the uniform. Our veterans come from every walk of life. They are our family members, they are our neighbors, they are our friends, and even some of our students, our former students, our teachers and staff. Today we have Mrs. Angie Grimes, Air Force, Mr. Steve Bailey, Army, Mr. Rob Hatfield, Army, Mrs. Linda Hotchkiss, Air Force, Chief Phillips, Army, and First Sergeant Phillips, all on our staff today. Thank you for service. Thank you for what you do. As we reflect today, let's remember that honoring veterans isn't just about saying thank you. It's about living with the same spirit. This is for my students. It's about living with spirit, integrity, and unity that they have all shown us throughout their life when they were our age and now in their older ages. At this time, I want to share this quick video. It's about 1 minute and 50 seconds. I thought it was a very touching video to share. To all of our veterans, the Milford Middle School staff and students are grateful for your service, your sacrifice, and your example that you have led. Thank you for your service. That's my cue, students. God bless our veterans, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you. Good job, guys. All right, I'm going to turn the mic back over to Mr. Buck. Thank you again, everyone, for showing up today. We appreciate everyone, every single one of you here today for making time to come and brave the cold elements. But you really do mean a lot to me, and from my family, the Wells family, and the Haas family. Thank you again for your service and for everything you've done for our country.
Thank you. Our students up top are filtering in. I see those flags. Let's hear yourselves. Our students should be filtering in from our electives out there in the hall to join us. All right, if everybody would please stand if able and face our band who will be leading us. Our band will be leading us, the pop ensemble will be leading us, and God bless America. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you please remain standing for the presentation of the colors. please remain standing for the playing of our national, or singing of the national anthem or our flag.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
If you please remain standing one last time, and we'll turn the flag to our pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next we have several of our students who would like to briefly share some words. So we're going to call them up to the podium here to speak. We'll start off with Caroline Pellegrino and August Cole.
Good morning. Today is the day we come together to celebrate the men and women who have fought for the United States of America. These veterans chose to serve our country and keep us safe. These are things we take for granted every day. Today is a reminder of their incredible bravery and the sacrifices they have made to protect us. No matter how long you have served, you are appreciated every day. Thank you. Every branch of the military force has come together today to show their courage and determination. The Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and Space Force has stepped up and served in times of need. The amount of protection in this country that once seemed unimaginable is now imaginable because of all of the veterans that have served. Veterans Day has made me realize that freedom is not free. The people behind our freedom are the ones who are here now. To those who could be here and those who could not, we thank you for all you have done. To fully show our gratitude, we gather to celebrate Veterans Day.
All right, next we'd like to have our junior ROTC member, Robin Cathcart, speak next.
Hello, my name is Robin Cathcart, and I'd like to give our veterans a big thanks for everything they've done for us. We all appreciate the great sacrifices you make for this country and us, and we can't thank you enough for the courage you showed and the example of bravery you guys set. Through my JRTC experience, I've developed a deep appreciation for the men and women who serve our country. Because of you guys, we're free to learn, grow, and serve our communities. We want to thank you for inspiring us to lead with pride and purpose. Because of you, we've learned how important it is to serve something bigger than ourselves and to always strive to be our best. Thank you for your service.
And last but not least, we have a student who's actually in the high school, but she's just so awesome we had to have her here today, Miss Maggie Worthington.
Hi everyone, I just want to say thank you for first. I'm just here to talk about my experience with the military and how many family members I have in it. So I'm going to talk about my brother the most. He actually graduated from Milford in 2022. He's in the 101st Airborne. He's a Black Hawk helicopter pilot, specifically medevac. He just got back from deployment in the Middle East, where he mostly operated in Syria, Iraq, and Jordan. His main job was providing like medevac coverage for those areas. So anyone who needed help, he did refugees, he did fellow soldiers. And those of you who don't know, medevac is basically just a flight ambulance. And he also flew armed escort, so for the medevacs. So that's just making sure that the medevac stays safe wherever it's going, because you're never supposed to go anywhere alone. While he was there, he stayed in Tower 22 in the northeast region of Jordan, and he was there for 9 months. Said it was pretty bad. Didn't enjoy it, but I'm just glad he's home. I think the hardest part about him being over there was just the not knowing. You just want to know all the time, like, if he's safe. I'm glad he didn't tell me some of the stories that he told me when he got back home of what he was doing. But I think at any given moment, you just want to call him and say, like, I hope you're doing okay, but you never know if he was going to answer. And he's just knowing how hard it is to be over there, not knowing what he's doing and hoping that he's okay and happy was definitely the hardest. But I'm glad he's home.
Every Veterans Day, I often find myself repeating one very important point to our students. Freedom is not free. It comes at the cost and the sacrifices made by all the men and women who've served our country to protect those freedoms from those who may seek to take or limit them. Our country has been fortunate to have a long and proud history of individuals who've answered the call to keep us free. Important freedoms, such as the right of people to govern themselves through the power of their vote, or to make choices about how they choose to live their day-to-day lives, or even the freedom to chart our own paths and determine what the future holds for ourselves. But not only those freedoms, even the simple ones that we might take for granted, like the freedom to express our own opinion, who we hang out with, what we do with our leisure time, the freedom of joy, to smile, to laugh, or cry as our emotions move us. Even the freedoms that might annoy us, like the thought of somebody being a Steelers fan. And yes, kids, even the annoying freedom to annoy your teachers and parents with that phrase that makes no sense. Repeat after me. All of it, every last bit of it, and how we get to enjoy our lives and not go to bed living in fear is all because of the men and women here today and around this great country who have answered the call and protected this great nation. We thank you for being here with us today, and thanks for the sacrifices you have made then and still make now. Thank you. Before we do one last piece here, I have a quick word from the speaker.
Hi, thank you all for being here. I'm Lauren Cooper. I teach in the district. I teach in this building. I'm also one of the few that are in charge of the Milford Memorial Day Parade through Post 450. I have some business cards up here. If you guys would like to take one, if you have any interest in riding in our parade, we would love to have you. You can bring your family with you. We will provide a car. It's really around 9 to 11, and then there's food for you afterwards. So we are always looking for people to ride, whether veterans or active duty. So I do have some cards up here. If you're interested, it just has my number and my email on it. And if you feel like you're interested, take one. Also, Denny, could you stand up? Denny Thompson is back there. You could always talk to him too. He is also on the committee. But I just wanted to let you know they're up here. If you feel like you have any interest, please reach out. Thank you.
All right, there's been one last thing we want to do before we break into our breakout sections. We'd like to play the Armed Forces medley. And we would love our veterans who are able to stand when they hear their medley for their branch to stand. Students, we would love you to clap and cheer for these lovely veterans and thank them for their service. Here we go. We could have all of our veterans stand one more time. Please thank all of our veterans for their time and for their service. Okay, so the next part of our time gets a little different. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to have breakout sessions. And for veterans, I will tell you right now, this is my favorite part, and this is the students' favorite part. It's great to do this large group and celebrate you, but it's also a good time for them to learn from you, to learn what it's like to serve, one of the greatest civic duties one can serve, right? So what we've done, if you see your name up here, right, we put you into groupings. My students who are my breakout signs, you can go and grab your signs or wait here, right? So we have put you into groups. We're going to send you off to the locations of these teams in these large groups. Students will ask you questions about service and anything that they may wish. I want to make it very clear that you as veterans have the option to speak when you want to speak, not speak when you want to speak, answer questions you want to answer, and of course not answer questions you're not comfortable with answering, right? So all in all, it's about 50 minutes, somewhere in there. There's water up there for you too, and the teachers in those sections will be taking care of you, make sure you're seated and all those things. I have several people with signs up there. My sign people, if you mind spreading out across the front, around the sides here, like space yourselves out really well, like all the way around the room, even through the door, all the way over here, okay? So they're gonna be holding, not a good time to lose connection. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I'll try to fix that in a moment. So what we're going to do is based on the team that is on the list, hopefully when I get it up and running again, you will go and hold those signs up high, guys. They will spread out even more, guys. Spread them all the way over the balloons. Like, yeah, there you go. Okay, spread them all out. You'll go stand by them, and they're going to walk you to the area. Now, some of them are upstairs. Oh, perfect. Some of them are upstairs. We know some more people may need assistance getting upstairs. There's an elevator right down this hallway. You see they're waving over there. There'll be somebody to assist you to get into that elevator to get you up to the third floor if that's where you're at. The second floor is just one flight up. And of course, some of the teams are on this floor, so you don't have to go anywhere. Okay. This room, after those sessions, we'll come on and we'll dismiss students and veterans back to where we need to go. This room is yours after that time, so you're welcome to come down for more breakfast, hang out, mingle with other veterans, speak with them, but of course we have to go. Thank you for joining us today for this event. We really appreciate it. Okay. So at this time, if your name is not up there, it's possible you are a late addition, come find me and we will figure out where you need to go, right? All of our students, you are welcome to head back to